So Kevin and I were just sitting here talking about the Kroger click list, and I thought you all would probably enjoy being a part of this conversation. Ashley was going to order some stuff on the click list because she's been busy, and like right now, she's on the computer working. So I told her that we were going to Kroger anyway, and would she like for us to pick her stuff up for her. So she sent me the list. She was going to get click list, and she decided that she would just let us pick the stuff up for her. So she sent me a copy of what she had on the click list. So we went in and we were getting everything just fine until we got to a frozen meal. It was a frozen Stouffer's party size enchilada meal. And we've done a review on it before, and honestly, I don't care for it that much. I would much rather have homemade enchiladas. It really is mushy, but Ashley likes it. So we looked and we looked and we looked, and we were talking about it and saying how no, they don't have it. And I even called Ashley and I said, they don't have it here. And she said, well, you have to go to the family section of the meals. And I said, that's where I'm at, and they don't have it. The guy in the freezer section, he said, which one are you looking for? And we told him, and we even showed it to him on that click list, and he said that click list, he said they're wrong all the time. He said that they have not had that in months and months and months. And Kevin even looked for just the regular size enchilada meal, and they did not have it. So yeah, but he said the click list was wrong all the time, and Kevin's like, well, why would it be quicker for you to just go straight? No. Kevin's like, well, why would they have that on there? You know, why would you have that on your click list when you know whoever chooses that, the person that's doing the click list, you know they're going to pick up lasagna, because they're going to have to substitute. They're going to have to substitute it for something. Well, the only thing back there that you may substitute it for is lasagna, which is completely different than chicken enchiladas. Quite a bit different. Yeah. You're going from a Mexican meal to an Italian meal. It's completely different. So it's like they're doing it on purpose to say that they have it so that you're gonna buy it. They're hoping that you won't turn it down is what it is. Because I tell you what, I bet you anything, if I looked right now, they still have those Earl Campbell sausages that were my absolute favorite. I've griped about it before. One day they had them, the next day they didn't. I guarantee you they still have them on their click list, because the last time I looked, they were on the click list. But they have not had them in over a year. So, yeah. So they have things on that click list, and it's like a bait and switch kind of thing. It's like they're really hoping that you'll end up taking it anyway, you know? And really you're just wasting everybody's time by having it on there. So I think they need to update their click list, and when they see that they have something in there that they're not going to sell anymore, then they need to remove it. So anyway, I just thought that was interesting. I think we were able to get her just about everything else that she wanted. She wanted that Tillamook cheese, and they didn't. Yeah, medium. Yeah, medium cheddar. It was on the click list too, but they didn't have it in stock. But I'd say they probably normally do have it, and they just didn't have it today. Chapel has knocked this coaster in the floor that someone made for us years and years ago, and now he's terrified of it. Yeah. Yeah, so... yeah. So he wants to play with it, but he's scared of it. Hilarious. I received a box in my P.O. box from Pop Insanity, and if you recognize that name, that is because we did a video review from them. Rachel sent us a surprise box in the mail from Pop Insanity, and they sell flavored popcorns. They're really, really good. And so we did a review of them, and so the company, this will surprise Rachel, the company contacted me. They saw the video and they liked it so much, they said, hey, we would love to send you some more. And so I thought that was wonderful. So this is their little insert, and it shows, you can go to their website, of course, popsinsanity.com. They're made in New York, and let's see what flavors they sent us. So this is s'mores. This is, oh my goodness, chocolate peanut butter. It's like they know me. Cookies and cream, and I love this size too. Sweet and salty, classic caramel. Ooh, blueberry scone. And the last one is toasted coconut. So these are all flavors that we have never tried before, and I'm very, very excited to review these. These will be a lot of fun. So if Pop Insanity happens to be watching, thank you very, very much. So this is a really, really cool Christmas present that Eleanor sent us. This is top 100 places to visit in the UK. And it is 100 UK places scratch off bucket list. So it says scratch them off as you visit them.
Yeah, I just realized they're in alphabetical order.
Oh, well, that's good. So we have visited some of these places already, and we thought it would be fun to scrape them off on camera with you so you can see. So
I wonder if we went to Albert's Docks in Liverpool. I wonder if that was the docks we were at.
It was in Liverpool, yes. We've been to Albert Dock in Liverpool, and we got a paint scraper. I'm thinking that that'll work well. The whole thing scrapes off. That's great. Okay, now Anfield. I don't remember hearing of that.
Angel of the North.
Angel of the North. We saw the Angel of the North. We did not
get to get out,
but we did see the Angel of the North. It's really cool, and it's huge. Arthur's Seat, we did not see. Ascot Racecourse, Balmoral Castle, we have not been to. Bellevue Motor Museum, Ben Nevis, we've been to Big Ben though. And notice they're calling it Big Ben on here, not Elizabeth Tower.
Yeah. That's because those Americans wouldn't know that. If they put Elizabeth Tower on there, some people probably wouldn't know.
They probably wouldn't know. Blackpool Tower, we have not visited Blackpool. Blenheim Palace, we've been there. Beacons. The Guardian Bronze Bull in Birmingham. Brighton Pier.
Maybe.
We have not been to Brighton Pier.
Okay.
British Museum we've been to.
Oh, is Brighton Pier the one that has the carnival?
Yeah, yeah, and I would like to go there, but we haven't been there yet.
They have the ferry that goes over to...
Go ahead and get this one, Buckingham Palace.
Didn't go in, but we went there. This paint, I like the picture.
We have not been to that national park. Yes, of the Queen. Camber, Sands Beach, Cambridge, we have not been there yet. Canterbury, we've been there.
Beautiful.
It was one of the most impressive cathedrals we visited, was Canterbury. It was beautiful. Castlecombe, no.
Dorset, we haven't been to Dorset.
Let's see, Chatsworth, Cheddar, Clifton, Devon. We haven't been to any of those on that.
Edinburgh.
Yep, we've been to Edinburgh. Edinburgh Castle.
Yeah, we didn't go through the castle.
No, but we've stood right there at the front door.
No, Sky.
Did we go to Glencoe?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought so.
Yeah, we stayed in...
And the Globe Theater, so you can mark that off too.
Yeah, Glencoe, we stayed in one of those, on that coach tour. We were on. Trying to find the best way to... Best angle to scrape these.
Hadrian's Wall.
Yeah, we didn't go there.
No, right there. And Hampton Court Palace, so you get to get, and Houses of Parliament, so you can get all 3 of those. And the next one it looks like we've been to is Hyde Park. Okay, we haven't been to any of those other.
Kew Gardens.
Kew Gardens, yep. Lake Windermere. And I want to go to the next one in Cornwall, Land's End. We've been to Leeds Castle, Loch Lomond, and the London Eye.
Haven't been to Loch Ness though.
No, but that would be fun. The souvenirs would be fun too.
Yeah. Haven't been there. We're the Natural History Museum.
Yeah.
A couple times.
Been to Bath, but we did not go. This specifically says the Roman baths, and we did not. Now Ashley went
We didn't
to.
go in the
We didn't go in the Roman baths, but we did visit Bath.
Yeah.
Royal Albert Hall we've been to.
Yeah, did the tour there.
In the Royal Mile, we've walked on that. Yeah. We've been Shakespeare. Yep. We've been to St. Paul's.
We're gonna do South End Pier.
Ashley's been to Stonehenge, but we haven't.
Yeah, she said it was great for seeing sheep.
Tate Modern, we've been. Yeah. And the Cotswolds.
Tate Modern is a place I wish I could say I hadn't been.
I'd like to go to the Isle of Wight.
There's another isle up there that
Tower Bridge.
Isle of Skye is one you said before too.
Yeah, Tower Bridge and Tower of London.
We've been at the, no, we haven't.
Westminster, White Cliffs of Dover. And here's Windsor and York Minster. Now we may have missed some. We definitely...
Unless they're like oddball name of Lizard Point, I'm not sure about.
Right, we've gotten the obvious ones, but now we went on that bus tour and we hit a lot of places.
Like Devon, the Covenly Devon.
I know.
We're going to Devon.
I know, so we'll have to check on some of these, but...
the Oval, I'm not even sure what the Oval is.
Yeah, I don't know what the Oval is. But like Bath, we couldn't mark off Bath because we haven't been to the Bath, but we have been to Bath. We ate pizza in Bath.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, that's what I remember about Bath. So anyway, thank you very much, Eleanor. This is a terrific gift. I love it. So yeah, thank you very much. So this is not a grocery haul. We are celebrating as Americans. We are celebrating Thanksgiving this week. We are not celebrating it on the same day that most people are. So we are actually celebrating it on Saturday. So you might see some preparation during this vlog, but my vlogs end on Thursday, on Thanksgiving Day. So we won't be having our family dinner until Saturday, but I can go ahead and show you these things because the vlog goes up on Monday and this will have already happened. We like to play games on Thanksgiving and we haven't had prizes in a couple years, but it's fun to have prizes. And if you can do it, it's just fun. So these are the prizes that we got for games this year. And what we do is we wrap them up. So we'll wrap them up. You can see these are for male or female, doesn't matter. They're really... for any age. Now we will have prizes for Gavin and Amelia. We'll play like Pass the Present and we'll make sure that the music stops on them. And I'll show you those in this vlog too. But for the adults, I will wrap these up in Christmas paper, put them in a pile. And of course, they're going to know that's a popcorn tin. So, you know, but everybody likes popcorn. They'll probably know that's toilet paper. I don't know. But I will wrap everything up. But I got some Cottonelle toilet paper. That'll be a prize. And then some Clorox wipes. A lot of you have told me you haven't seen these in your area in a while. We usually can get a container of them on every grocery visit. We bought these. These are peppermint candies, and it was $5 for this huge tub. This Whitman's sampler was $5, and I thought that was a great deal. And this is the assortment. So they had one with just milk chocolate, but who wants that when, you know, when you can get all different flavors. And then we bought the 2 popcorn tins. And I liked it years ago when they had puzzles on top. And there was some years that Coca-Cola even came out and had like trucks. Do you remember that? Cool. They would have like a like plastic container, a metal cars on top.
Coasters, so I think I had coasters in one.
But I do miss the puzzles because they were always fun to work, you know.
I remember your mom doing, she would buy a couple prizes, but then she would tell us to bring a wrap gift or 2 as well.
Yes, and that way if they won something, they didn't know what it was.
Right, yeah, they're not buying their own, getting their own stuff.
Right, but she would get like at the end of the season, she would get like, if she found like kitchen towels on sale, she would throw those in there and you could get you some kitchen towels. And it's just things that are...
It's just neat to have something.
Yeah, things that are fun, but some things that are going to be really useful too. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what we're going to give the kids for. We're going to play Pass the Present. What we do is we play Christmas music or something like that, and we'll pass it around the table, and when the music stops, whoever it lands on gets to open a present. And this is just a fun way for Gavin and me to get to participate with, you know, and they win for sure, and they get a prize. So we got Amelia this Monster High Minis, and it's a little house, and she'll enjoy playing with that. You get a character. And then we got Gavin this Star Wars Lego set.
Pictures of my pumpkins.
So this is what Jennifer did with her pumpkins. She didn't want them to go to waste from Halloween, so she spray painted. Did you spray paint it?
Yeah.
And then here's her other one. I like that one though. I know you said it didn't look Christmassy to you, but I like the color. I like the color a lot.
I like the color.
So we have come out here to Jennifer's because you will see that John tore down the barn that was here. They had that big barn, and he got it completely down, and then he set up a burn pile. He set up a burn pile back here in the distance. And all the turkeys and the chickens, I think, are behind this fence. I think they're over here, yeah. Hello, chicken.
They're usually in that little house.
Hello, they were in the backyard. Oh, there they are, right there. Hello, turkey. Hello, turkey.
It's amazing how much bigger they've gotten.
And this is where John got hurt. This is where he was at, and
all the fumes laid down.
that's where he got hurt back there.
You wouldn't even know the barn was there.
And here is his big, no, you wouldn't.
What are you doing?
You know, you would never know that this was so unlevel.
I know. Yeah, you would have thought it would have been flatter.
You wouldn't know how it drops off right there.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
On the other side of the box.
I was saying you wouldn't know how unlevel it was. You would never know that it was on that much of a slope.
See all those railroad ties? That was the floor on that side.
Oh, I didn't see the railroad ties.
They stacked all the railroad ties in there and had them laid out because the ground was unlevel.
So what are you going to do with the railroad ties? I noticed you put those to the
cut
side.
them up and burn them just a little bit at a time.
Okay.
But they're so old now that it won't matter. But generally, a railroad tie would be full of that Crisco type stuff, and it's kind of dangerous. So, but those are so old that it's already depleted out. So, but I just put them off to the side because I didn't want to burn them.
Right.
Some people might buy them for garden.
Well, they're so rotted.
Oh,
they're rotted and split.
Well, I know you go buy those stupid gardening timbers to outline your garden. They're expensive.
And I was saying that this is where you got hurt.
Yeah, down over the hill there. Had a burn. You can see some of it where it was burnt. And what had happened was the fumes accumulated in that bottom there. And when I reached down like a big dummy and lit it, it went off like a bomb.
But I want you to see his face, because it looks good. You would never ever know. I mean, even your ear looks terrific.
Yeah, he was always that ugly, so.
Come on.
Yeah. I mean, it looks terrific.
You can see where the different colors in the skin, but
Yeah, I wonder. I bet your pigmentation.
but it's clearing up. I mean, after 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
But I mean, that's a huge blessing that you weren't disfigured.
Well,
yeah.
I had these safety glasses on, and the burn pattern was around that.
Mm-hmm.
And if I hadn't had them on, they told me I would have burned my eye out. I'd have lost my eye.
That's awful. And you had those particular glasses on, and they're still good even after all that.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So what's the plan with this next?
Well, I'm going to bring in some topsoil dirt, and I'm going to grade this out and level it. I'm going to clean it up and dress it up more. I'm tearing the roof off of this building, off of the stripping room building.
This one right here.
Yeah, the block building.
Right.
That roof's going to be replaced because it's in bad shape. Then I'm going to come in and start working on it, replacing the windows that were broke out on the side. We're going to do some work on the floor. If we start our mushroom growing business, that's where it's going to be.
Right.
That's the perfect environment.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
And then I'm going to end up replacing the doors on this barn. I'm going to paint it, and that's not going to happen until spring now because it's too late.
Right. I told Jennifer though, coming around this curve, it looks nice to see the property with just this barn sitting here behind the house.
With it gone. Yeah, your dad come up here yesterday and he said it was like it transformed. You know.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that pile's as small as it is.
Yeah, well they crunched it up quite a bit.
So I've told you that we give the kids some stuff on Thanksgiving. I bought these at the end of the year last year. I put one down. I put one up when I was decorating for Christmas this year. I bought 3, and I thought I'll give one to Gavin to put in his room, one for Amelia to put in her room, and then I kept the other one to have here. So it's really cute. If you you didn't see when we were decorating our tree this year when we got our Christmas stuff out, it comes with the tree, and you also get these ornaments included. There's no lights on it. It shows lights in the picture, but they've added those. It just says includes 10 miniature wooden ornaments. And so you do not get the lights, but if they want to add lights, they can. So everything that I'm going to show you, I'm going to wrap up. But these were at Aldi. So we got a Disney Frozen Storybook Collection Advent Calendar. You get 24 books in each one of these. So these were the 3 that I saw, and so I just went ahead and got all 3 of them because I thought, why not? I mean, I think you'll like these a lot. So it actually shows you the 24 books that you get, and it tells the titles of them. And then the Marvel, let's see. The Marvel, it doesn't have anything on the back of that. It just says, it just shows you here on the front, 24 storybooks inside. And then this one, Disney, and I'm trying to reach it, and it shows this here, and I don't know if it shows anything on the back of this one, or, oh, it does. It shows you what you get. So, it looks like you get a couple of Frozen books in this one as well. Hopefully they're different ones. Hopefully they're different Frozen books than what you get in the Frozen calendar. But yeah, they had all three of those, so I decided to go ahead and get all three of them. And then for their advent calendar toys for them to open every day, this one's for Amelia. And let's see if I can. This is how it looks. It has a scene here. And these are squishy things. So I didn't want, if you remember, if you were around last year, we got her a Lego, one of the Lego Friends, and it wasn't that great. I didn't think at all. It wasn't that great of a calendar. I probably would not buy a Lego calendar again. This is squishy things though. So I'm gonna give that to Amelia, and then Gavin's is going to get this one. This is a Funko Fortnite. Let me see. So this is a really cool box. That's how it looks. Really cool. And then these are the people that it shows. I'm assuming that you get these. So that is what we will be giving them on Thanksgiving to take home. So I'm sitting in my new chair that I showed you last week. I absolutely love it, and it's so very, very comfortable. I just think, and it does go well in this room. And thank you for everyone who left such sweet comments that they love the chair and they couldn't believe I got it for $60. I couldn't believe I got it for $60 either. But thank you, I appreciate that. It's nice to hear the positive comments. I appreciate it. But the reason I'm here is because I showed you in last week's vlog that I got this MC Beaton book. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I have not had a chance to crack the cover. I have not even opened it. I've been working on the computer every night. So, I've wanted to get on the Oculus and do Beat Saber. Kevin came out here last night and he was playing Beat Saber for a while. And I thought, well, that sounds really fun. And if I get finished, you know, working, then I'll go out there and no, I didn't. It was like probably 11:30 and I didn't get everything finished that I needed to, but for my peace of mind, I did get to a certain stopping point. So that's just the way it goes. So maybe sometime soon I'll get to play Beat Saber. It's probably been 4 days since I played it, but we're still enjoying it. Anyway, I got this last week. You know I tend to talk a lot. And then today, they just dropped this off. This is the newest Philippa Gregory book, Dark Tides. And I loved the one that came before this. It was absolutely terrific. It honestly is, the last one, it was a love story, and I'm not really a love story type of person. I am not like a Harlequin romance type. I'm just not that type of I don't get into those. But this is different because it's a love story that that takes place. You know that it's completely different than a modern day story. There's a lot more to her books, and she is a wonderful, wonderful author. I love the color of this though. This is very different than. Can you see them where I have her books? You probably cannot see them. No, you can't. They're up there, are her books. But anyway, shouldn't have moved this. This, I absolutely cannot wait to read this. It's called Dark Tides, and I would have gotten the cover that was in the United Kingdom, but it would have taken me longer to get it. It would have taken like a week longer if I had specially requested that dust jacket from the UK. So I just got the American dust jacket. So, because I've done that before. I do have some books up there that are the UK version. And then I made a mistake. I guess I got in a hurry. I just wasn't paying attention, I guess. We went in Barnes & Noble a couple weeks ago to specifically, I wanted to look at their calendars. Do you want to get up here, Chapel? I wanted to look at their calendars, and they didn't have hardly any calendars at all when we went, which was shocking because normally they have a huge section of calendars, and they really, I mean, they had all of 10 to choose from, so it was just really shocking. So I've got them in the mall before. They've had like these kiosks set up in the mall, and they might have one this year too, but we haven't been to the mall, and I don't know that we will go to the mall. Our mall, and I probably shouldn't bring this up, but the mall that's in our area has had 2 shootings lately, and I don't know the details of them, don't know anything about them, I don't know why or even what section of the mall it happened. I don't know anything about them, but I do know has been 2 shootings recently, and so it just makes me not want to go, you know. It just makes me not want to go because you never know what's going to happen. So I have steered clear of the mall. So I went online and I told Kevin, I said, I'm going to need a calendar for next year. And I usually get a nice size wall calendar. And I believe I ordered it last year online. So I went to, this came, I think I ordered it, I know I ordered it through Amazon, but I think it was actually shipped through like calendars.com. And this is what I got in the mailbox yesterday. This is a teeny tiny, I haven't even opened it. This is a teeny tiny calendar. This is not what I would normally order. And I told Kevin, I said, that is not what I ordered. So he looked at our orders. He said, that is what you ordered. I ordered the wrong size. So he said, this is the one that you wanted. And he said, this is the one that you ordered. So the pictures look exactly the same in the thumbnail on Amazon, but you have to look at the sizes. And so clearly I did not look at the size. So I figured I would open it here. And the reason I'm going to keep it, because I told Kevin, I said, we'll just send it back. It's not what I wanted. I ordered the wrong thing. My fault, but we'll send it back. It was going to cost me $5 to send it back. The whole thing was only $12, which I should have known. But you know what? I really thought I was clicking on the right thing. I thought I was ordering the $17 one. So for me, I didn't even notice the price or anything like that. It just never registered for me. So for me, it's not worth it. Even though I'm going to live with this mistake for a whole year. It's not worth $5 to send it back. So next year I'll know to pay closer attention. But I'll show you. Yeah. So this is the Bonnie White Folk Art Calendar. This is the one that I get. I like these every year. And I am not a folk art type of person at all. I think I say this every year when I get these. I'm not a artsy, like a folk art, like farmhouse. I'm not a farmhouse person at all. I like it in other people's houses. I think it looks adorable. My sister has a lot of that going on in her house, and I think it's just as cute as it can be. But it's not me. It's not my style at all. I would not have it. But I really, really like, they put that in there to keep it stiff. I really, really like these calendars, and I like her artwork. So I showed you the front. And I'm just going to go through these quickly so that you can see them, because a lot of people really like to see these. And you know what? I might have this for a year and decide I don't need a bigger one anymore. But the reason I've always liked the bigger one is because I just like to look at the pictures. It's like having 12 pictures, you know, because you're changing it once a month. And it's like having different artwork all the time. So That's why I like the bigger ones. So I'm just gonna go through these. I'll probably put some music behind here, but I'm starting with January, of course. And now, of course, that I see a lot of these pictures, I would have loved to have had the full-size versions of them because they're beautiful. But for me, the calendar, what I do with the calendar is I'll go through here and I will write down everyone's birthdays, and then I will, and this is all I had when the kids were growing up. So I didn't have a planner and stickers and all that stuff that people spend a lot of money on these days and time. I just wrote things on the calendar. It was really quick and easy. Nothing, no big deal. So like I had 2 kids that went to 2 different activities and there was plenty of room on each one of these. Of course it was bigger because I used a wall calendar, but there was plenty of room on each one of these squares to write down whatever activity they were going to or whatever I was doing, or if something was going on at the library or Kevin had school or whatever. It was easy to just put it on the calendar, and then the calendar is something that everybody in the family could look at. And then when Andrew got his first job and he started working, we would always fill out his schedule on the calendar. It would go on here, and there was always plenty of room without needing a you know, a planner. So I know those are popular these days, but I just never had one. But I'll go through here and I will write everyone's birthday in here, and if there's anniversaries that I want to write down, I'll put those in here. But then as things like if there's a birthday party on a certain date or something like that, then I'll go through and put that in when the time comes. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you, and maybe this will be a cautionary tale for somebody else to make sure, if you want the wall calendar, look at the sizes on Amazon, because truly the thumbnail, everything looked identical except the size, and that's my fault for not looking at it. But anyway, I just wanted to let you know. Happy Thanksgiving! While all other Americans, or most other Americans, are celebrating Thanksgiving today, we are not. That's why my hair is pulled up like this. Although I'll probably pull my hair back on Thanksgiving. Kevin and I, we're actually, I've been cleaning the house. Today's Thanksgiving Day, and Kevin is, last night, I made some sweet things for Thanksgiving. We're celebrating on Saturday. So I made, oh gosh, what's that called? Like pecan somethings, praline bark or something like that. I don't even know what you call it. And I made a millionaire shortbread because that's what Jennifer likes. I attempted to make my pumpkin pecan fudge. I had been looking forward to this literally for months since we had it. And Kevin was in the bedroom playing with Andrew, which was fine. I told him, please go, you know, Andrew has time, you have time, please go play, enjoy yourself. So I thought, well, I'll go ahead and make this fudge. Because I'm watching this chick on this video, her name's Tammy Dunn. Yeah. And I'm watching her make the pumpkin pecan fudge, and I think I can do this. And I'm listening to what she's saying, and I did everything she said, and mine turned out like cement. I'm not even kidding you. I did not use the candy thermometer because she said if you don't have a candy thermometer, let it stir it the full 12 minutes over medium heat, and it should be boiling the whole time. I set a timer for 12 minutes and it turned out literally like concrete. So I wasted a lot of ingredients and all that time. And so we will not be having pumpkin pecan fudge for Thanksgiving because I didn't buy double the ingredients. I would have had to have more, another bag of white chocolate chips. What is that bag of white chocolate chips over there for? I don't either, because there's another bag up there. There's another whole bag up there. Huh.
We had just enough brown sugar, by the way.
So if Ashley had bought me more marshmallow cream last night at Kroger.
And, well, they didn't have any evaporated milk, remember?
Oh, that's right.
They were out.
Kroger was completely out of evaporated milk, so I couldn't have made it anyway. You know, it is what it is. And we're having plenty of desserts. So, today, I've been cleaning, and I've cleaned everything except for the kitchen. And I haven't been able to do the kitchen because Kevin, I'll turn you around.
Hello.
Kevin is baking. So he has made, what have you made, Kev?
Peanut butter pie.
Chocolate peanut butter pie, which is on, we have videos of it.
Did I make something?
Yeah, you made sausage balls.
Oh, sausage balls. And I'm halfway through this cheesecake.
Yeah, he's making a pumpkin pecan cheesecake, which the video he said on my YouTube channel is like, it's so old. It was in our old house, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah, it was
Use
like
a hand mixer.
Yeah, yeah, it was like 7 years ago. So he said that we could definitely redo that video. I'm taking a break right now. Once he gets this cheesecake in the oven to bake, I'll be able to come in here and do the floor and stuff like that. But I wanted to show you this Christmas card that I got from Renee in Illinois. So thank you very much, Renee. I appreciate that. I'm going to hang it up on the wall. And I also want to show you how far Kevin has gotten on his cross stitch this week. So Kevin has had this cross stitch for a week now. This is the one you saw from last week, and this is how far he's gotten on it. So you know, I'll try to remember to check in with him every single week, but it just depends on how much time he has to spend on it, if he has time every night or every few nights. Or
because I didn't work on this for 2 or 3 days. So.
Right. So yeah, because he's been playing with Andrew. What, a new game came out or something?
No, Destiny 2. It's just an update.
Okay, so that came out. So they've been doing that at night, and so you know he hasn't been doing this every single day.
But this is all this on this picture.
Right.
It's all this, this, and this. So it's all the way across pretty much.
Now that you said that, I can see the building now. I didn't know.
See the top of the
Yes.
building?
Oh yeah, because I didn't know what I was looking at.
And this
first.
one I haven't filled in the other colors, so it's not really defined, but you can kind of see the edges of the building.
Do you work with all one color at a time?
For the most part, like I started with the A's, the darker blue. And then from there, because that was the center, and then from there I filled it in with the lighter blue, and then now I'm doing the lighter blue over here because that's what I had out, and I'll fill it in with the darker blues, the A's, and the greens, the G's. I mean. Right.
Well, we just finished watching the Crown. Do you want to talk about that?
It was good. I enjoyed it.
Okay, let me turn the camera around.
I mean, if you take it as how it is. Charles seems like a real jerk. He really does. I mean, I know he's forced into a marriage that he doesn't necessarily want, and he's in love with this person that he can't have, but he's a very jealous, self-centered person. Of course, Diana, the way they portrayed her, is very self-centered. So
right, she seems kind of immature, and she seems like she likes all the attention that she gets, and so.
But if you don't get any love and attention from anybody
at
else,
home, then you seek it other places. Gillian Anderson plays Margaret Thatcher.
You'd never know it was her.
We had not. I know I had not seen her since the X-Files.
It's been a while.
It had been forever since I had seen her. I had no idea who it was. Chapel's over here. I had no idea who it was. And Kevin looked it up and he said, "You'll never guess. You'll never believe who that is that's playing Margaret Thatcher." And I was shocked to learn that it was Gillian Anderson. She did a phenomenal job, I thought.
She did. She had the voice and everything down.
And Helena Bonham Carter, she always does a terrific job. I can't think of her name right now. The lady that's playing the Queen, she's terrific. They're all just really, really good. And I thought they got a dead ringer for Charles. I thought they. Now the woman that's playing Camilla does not look like Camilla, but she is from Call the Midwife. That's where we know her. She's one of the nurses in Call the Midwife, and we really liked her in that show. And so it was fun seeing her in this. But
now she's got the hair, Camilla's hair, but that's about it. She doesn't quite look like her.
Right. She's more attractive, in my opinion, than Camilla. But that's just my opinion. But anyway, it was a good show, and I have like 4 things written down that we plan on moving on to next. So, and one of them is that Gambit. Yeah, the Queen's Gambit.
We'll probably start with the least amount of episodes first, and then move up. The one with the least amount.
Oh yeah, because I know The Mandalorian came out on Disney Plus, and we haven't even watched that. Yeah, so and. We just haven't had a lot of time for extra stuff lately. So anyway, I am going to end the vlog here on Thanksgiving Day, but there was no Thanksgiving in this house today. Well, I mean, no Thanksgiving dinner. We're always thankful. That sounded wrong. But Andrew, what the deal is Andrew works. And so this was the only, Saturday is the only day that Andrew was going to have time. And he still works on Saturday.
Yeah, he's just getting off early.
All right. He'll get off at noon, and then they'll be here at 1 o'clock. So this video is coming out on Monday, and I know a lot of people probably expected to see kind of a Thanksgiving Day vlog. You will hear more about what we did on Thanksgiving the following week. A week after. So I'll be showing the food and all that stuff, the desserts, all that. So I hope you all have a good week, and hopefully you all had a great Thanksgiving Day, and thanks for watching.